It's a Spotify podcast. Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying the show. I wanted to mention two things real quick. One, if you see a disruption with these videos going up and down on YouTube, Google's giving Williamson County, somehow they've got backdoor access and to get into my stuff. They're deleting documents off my drive. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They're trying to hack my website. I've got it locked down now. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you is I'm going to keep posting those. But two, I'm on multiple platforms. So I'm on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple, everything. We're everywhere. But the other thing is that if you do like the video, please subscribe and like it. It really would help us. We're in infancy stages. And thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the show.
You pushed me down, thought I'd stay on the ground, counting me.
This is our first Resilience Radio. I'm Leroy Nellis. This is Steve, my buddy that's been friends with me, since kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Oh my God, dude.
Long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So, and Steve's seen it all.
Been there, done that.
Been there and done that. What are you looking up?
So you talk about cameras, for starter cameras. I look at these Brios.
So, I've seen these.
So that's what that's what I use in my house.
Uh-huh.
And
For
that's
what your
when I was doing remote work.
remote work?
So I've got good field, good capture. I upgraded to a Yeti microphone.
Oh, yeah, those are nice. Those are super nice.
Because I was getting a lot of feedback that I was difficult to hear on calls, but
Yeah, I've been looking at the Shures. There's all kinds of, and obviously audio apparently is like one of your big things on podcasts. So
yeah.
And I guess with communications, so I'll be using Riverside, and so whenever you're not here, we could always, I can send you a link, and it basically just syncs us up and it automatically does it. It's made for podcasting, so it's pretty cool. You've got everything already ready in your office, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so if you ever want to just do that, sometimes we can. Steve lives like 45 minutes away from me, down south. So,
Back in the old neighborhood.
back in the old neighborhood. Yeah. What's been going on with you, man?
Well, this week's been an expensive week. I had to put the old Escalade in the shop, and a little over $2,400 later, I got it back. But yeah, it's running like
You're
a top.
bleeding money, bro. You are bleeding money.
So, fortunately, or unfortunately, market has been crazy, and one of my
Crazy good?
crazy good
Oh, good.
in sectors.
Oh, good.
It's been up and down, but I had a limit position for some Walmart stock that if it hit 130, sell, and
It's
it
old.
popped. Yeah,
Well, that's good.
so
That's real good.
little income.
That's good. Yeah, since I've been out of the market, I haven't even looked at the market. I just,
It's been crazy since they announced the embargo, the blockade of Iran.
oh, yeah, where they haven't opened up he just said today, though, that they're talking about opening it up, so.
It's open. It's got ships going through. What we did is we went and we blockaded the Iranian ports. We're not letting anything come out of Iran.
Oh, okay.
And then
So they can't do
Or-
international trade. They're just.
yeah. So all
Now, what about all the oil?
sitting there accumulating. They said, estimates are somewhere between 1 and 5 days before they have to start shutting down wells. They won't have the capacity to store them. And You shut down a well, there's no guarantee it's coming back.
Well, that's what they said. Yeah, because a lot of those wells were, if they shut them down, they've been pumping continuously forever, and so they'll seize up if they. Now, the good thing is most of the, well, I know in the U.S., I don't know over there, but in the U.S., most of those rigs are electric, so, you know, it's just replacing a motor, you know, most of the time. Of course, they do a complete rehaul.
Yeah,
If you watch Landman, they
there you go. Yeah, you got to refit. And
redo everything. Go
Yeah.
deeper while you're doing it, right?
might as well. But yeah, it is that. It is all that sediment and everything falling back down into the pipe once it starts. There's not positive
When
flow
is
on it.
Landman starting back?
I want to say it's in the fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, that last scene, man, it just makes you want to think about that last
So
episode.
it is.
Oh, my Lord.
Is it CCCP and cattle?
It's something.
It's fun to get. Yeah.
Like Billy Bob said, I can't remember his exact words, but whoever gets a hold of her and he hopes that it's not his father.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So what else is going on?
Yeah. Not a lot.
So Steve, let me tell everybody, Steve has been my ride or die ever since all this shit. Well, Steve's been my ride or die ever since forever. I mean, on everything that's ever happened in my life. Good, bad, and ugly. From the first brandy all the way to the fifth brandy.
Everything in between.
Everything in between. My God, it's been a hell of a ride.
Good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, right now I'm at my lowest low. Brokest broke. Millionaire at 25 and broker and shit now, but other than that,
Yeah.
it'll be back. It'll be back.
Too many ideas. I mean,
Yeah, we'll get plenty of ideas going. This is going to be fun. Thank goodness. I mean, I've been, like I told Steve earlier when we first got here, I've been researching this like crazy. And this is as shoestring as I think you can get. I honestly, God, think this is as shoestring as you can get. But whatever.
Let's get your first product placement.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
What is that? Cherry Coke?
Cherry Coke Zero.
Cherry Coke Zero. You bring that every time you come over.
I'll tell you what, a lot of empty calories in soda, but I love sodas. And I never really liked Diet, except Diet Dr. Pepper tastes about as close to as a regular soda as before, and then they came out with these zeros. Now,
Yeah.
I'm sure these chemicals are going to kill me at some point.
Hi everyone. We are in a new age of, podcasts and media, and it's not by these big, huge conglomerate companies anymore. It's not by the huge studios. No, it's by like podcasters sitting at home, just like me. Hopefully you are too. Anyway, as part of this journey of creating Resilience Radio, I've been using a software by 11 Labs. And what that software does is that it actually clones voices. You can use that for your podcast. You can use it for creating avatars. I know people are using avatars right now. You can use it for, I know some of my friends have books. And so you can make audio books with it. They have a little feature in there. Anyway, 11 Labs is a really good software. It's really simple to use. And I'm putting a link in the description, and I hope it helps you too. Thank you. Hey, we're all dying.
We're all
Hell,
doing something.
I'm blind and disabled now, so, my fucking...
What's crazy about this stuff, you go catch a million YouTubes on this, where they'll put Coke, Diet Coke, and this stuff, these zero products in a pan and boil them down. And regular Coke, you get the sugar, syrup, and everything that won't melt down. Diet Coke, you get the same thing. You get a sludge. This thing boils off to nothing. Ain't nothing left. So
It's got to have something.
no, it boils
Nothing?
down to
The
nothing in
zero.
the pan, yeah.
No shit.
Yep.
That's why they call it zero?
Zero.
Wow.
But I tell you, I've switched over. I'm all in. I got the Pepsi Zero. I've tried the Pepsi Zeros and they even have a Mountain Dew Zero that tastes just like Mountain Dew. So, I don't know.
I haven't had a soda in so freaking long. You know, let me think about this. Have I had a soda since I've been out? I don't think I have. That means I haven't had a soda since December of 2023. That's a long ass
That's
time.
a long ass time. 'Cause I drink, I've gotten better. I drink a lot more water than I used to,
That's good.
and I try and drink some cranberry juice because I'm scared to death of kidney stones.
Yeah. Yeah, they hurt like hell.
You know,
I've had them 4 times.
so trying to.
Yeah, but that's more hereditary. I mean, my dad had them, so I know that by me getting them, I mean, it's, you know, and I've always passed mine. I mean, there was one time I was in the hospital, but I had a golf outing the next morning, so I told them to pump me full of that saline stuff, and I passed them. But yeah, and it's weird. It's the worst pain in the world, and once you pass it, it's gone. I mean, it's weird as crap. So.
Oh yeah, you got a sticker going down your. So rock with sharp edges.
Yeah, rock with sharp edges. That's
And down
it.
the other side of you, there's no good way to get past that.
No, not at all. So what else is going on in the world?
Not much. Do my
How's your wife's business doing?
good. It's Signature Notary Plus. It'll be,
Plug it.
it'll be down in the comments. So if you need a mobile
Yeah,
notary,
and she does a really good job.
it does lots of services, including the apostille, which not a lot of people are familiar with. But if you're doing any business where you need to get something certified by the state of Texas and you're not here, her company, she'll go down and take that paperwork and get it certified.
And she's mobile, and she can do it national. Well, she can do it internationally, I guess. She's online, so
Yeah, she just finished her second RON client, which is the online notarization.
Oh, cool. And what service is she with that? Of course, I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Actually, it's a brand new platform, so I'm not sure, but we'll have it in the later episodes.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I'll have her on. She can plug her business and stuff.
but she just did a package for this guy out of Israel.
Oh my God. What was he doing? Something with
He's
Secretary of State?
Yeah, he's setting up some kind of business, and he had to get some stuff certified from when he was here to government. And man, she made a killing on the expedited fees because
Yeah.
Monday it was just whenever you go. And she had an appointment on Tuesday, and she took the first document down, and then he's like, "Oh, I got 2 more documents."
And she had to go back?
She had to go back.
Oh, crap.
But they didn't get here till after her appointment on Thursday. So he paid for expedited fee for her to go stand in line in torrential thunderstorms
Yeah, no, I heard, yeah.
Friday morning.
You know, it's weird. Ever since I got my ankle bracelet on, I'm so leery of going anywhere, so I pretty much stay here. But I heard the thunderstorms. I heard it was bad.
Yeah, I mean, it kept me up for sure, and lots of lightning, lots of noise. Fortunately, we didn't get very much flooding, and unlike other areas, I mean, I saw some images of flooding that were crazy. And I really didn't get any trees down or any even limbs. I guess everything's dead. Already been knocked down by the last couple of storms. But yeah, no, her business is taking off. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with these trying times. I mean, I've been using AI. A lot of people are. I've been keeping up on the. I think the unemployment rate. Oh, I did want to touch on this. One of the things big in the news right now, obviously, is deportation, and with AI. So this is something that people aren't touching on. With the amount of jobs lost in the next decade that we're going to have, I mean, they are literally predicting upwards of 20% So, I mean, there's numbers all over the place, and it's all, but like Tesla just is about to roll out their first semi right off of the. Didn't we do those statistics?
Yeah.
What was that? I mean, it was astronomical, those damn numbers that we were
Yeah,
talking
it
about.
was like $30 billion a year in revenue. Taxable.
Tax revenue.
Tax revenue.
$30 billion. How many truckers did we say? I'm shitty with
Yes.
numbers, so.
It was like 2.4 million.
2.4 million. That's just truckers. And what was that? I did write a paper on that subject that you were talking about, that
The universal.
universal income. Yeah, and so basically what I found out was with the universal income, it's a subsidy.
Yeah.
So basically everybody will get the same amount of subsidy, and then it's not going to be enough to live on. It's basically going to be like Social Security, and who's going to pay for that is going to be the corporations. Now the big thing with that is going to be, we need it to where it's in a trust to where these politicians can't spend that money, because that's what happened with Social Security, right? And the reason why we're upside down with that is because they keep spending the money where it's, for other things. So it needs to be locked in to where they can't touch that money. The only people that can touch that money is whoever's in charge of the money to send it out to the people. And
Yeah.
it needs to be a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah. There's a lot of conspiracy hype kind of stuff going around May 15th, and
What's going to
a
happen on May
change.
15th?
A change to look it up.
I haven't heard this. Are they actually going to roll some out?
It's supposed to be an executive order, and it's a change to a rule.
For Social Security or for
No,
universal income?
I think it'll lay the foundation for universal income, but
Okay.
he signed an executive order yesterday to allow more people access to put money into the same retirement funds that is available for government employees.
Oh, I did see something. I didn't read the article, but I
So-
did see. I think I saw that this morning, actually.
Yeah. So that's the start of it, and then there's this obscure. No, I'll have to look up the number at some point. It's an article of something that has to do with how the Fed controls money, and he's supposedly making a change for it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's so up in the air right now. But I think going back to this deportation stuff, I think a lot of people need to understand that the reason why I believe that they're doing it in the mass amounts that they're doing it. I don't believe that I have different opinions of how they're doing it and whether or not it's right or not. But I think we need to do it for long term, because with the unemployment rates coming, with universal income, I think everybody's trying to wrap their heads around this AI thing, because there's no way you're going to be able to compete with AI in the future. I've been just everything from Hollywood to podcasting to anything and everything out there is going to be affected by artificial intelligence.
yeah.
And at $21 a month, obviously I pay for multiples, but they're about $21 a month. You can't compete with somebody that's using artificial intelligence. You can't.
And you got these bundler AIs too. Pay like $49, but you have 8, 10, 12 AIs in that bundle.
Right.
For that.
Well, for audio and video, there's a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, you can't compete. Hollywood's not going to be able to compete with this. What's going on? Because you're going to be able to create. Now I do know that the guilds are. What was his name that died last year, and he just finished a movie. His AI just finished a movie. His Avatar. He was in Top Gun. The guy that lost his voice,
Val Kilmer.
Kilmer, and his AI, but they registered before he died. They registered his AI, and his trust gets the money and the proceeds from the, I don't know how that works, but
Yeah. What's scary is, I mean, people are getting up to speed on that, but there's been some of these companies that were looking ahead. They were buying licensing agreements from these people for peanuts. I mean,
Right.
James Earl Jones signed one. I think it was only like 150K for
forever.
for
Oh, shit.
They can't take effect till his death, but once his death, they own James Earl Jones.
Oh, wow.
Image, likeness, voice.
Yeah, his voice and stuff. And I mean, but here's the thing: you can tweak that. You can tweak those characters. You can, like a lot of people, including myself. I take 3 different characters and I merge them into one.
Yeah.
And then I can take those voices as well and merge those into one. And then I can run that through software, and then I can have that audio and video. I can use with with character cards. I can pretty much use any software, but the audio, as long as you have those files, like I mean my characters and stuff that I've been playing with, I mean I can recreate them on any platform.
Yeah, I think that's probably do a fun one later where we actually set up our digital twins.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're still a little plasticky, and I did some research on the ones that are live. Like we could be over in the corner, and we could have 2 twins here, and you could tie that into like ChatGPT, and it will actually respond. Like I could have a character here, and it could actually respond, and we could just do straight cuts. We wouldn't have to do it's pretty cool.
yeah, I know
I got an AI character that I'm gonna do for another episode, but yeah, I mean it's neat how we're, where we're getting and where we're going and all that kind of stuff.
and it's kind of a race. If you can get your digital twin in there working for you at a real company as your presence,
We're not there yet.
we're
Getting there.
The problem is you got to race because you got so much of the stuff where you could do this. Customer service, telecenters, all that is being automated so fast AI anyway
Right.
that they're not hiring people to do those
Right.
entry-level.
Yeah, they're not. So actors, that's where I was going with this, is actors are basically, in my opinion, a thing of the past. There's no reason to pay royalties, and no offense to anybody out there, and I know people are going to see this and be like, what the fuck? But it's sad, but, they're not going to pay the royalties that they were paying before. Like on commercials, I used to do acting, and you get residual income coming in from those spots every time they aired. And I was sitting there thinking, well, with AI now, they're not going to do that. They're going to have they're going to make somebody, even if they want your look, they're going to tweak you a little bit and then have an AI and do that instead of paying somebody. And that person never sleeps, gets tired,
Yeah.
anything. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's where it gets in. That's where it gets interesting because you talk about residuals. There was just one the other day on the top actors, like the cast of Friends. They each make $20 million a year in residuals. Seinfeld's at the top of that hill. He makes $100 million a year in residuals, but globally across the world. But where it gets interesting is, people age. And time goes by and you get a demand. So they're going to relaunch, they're launching, theoretically, looks like they've moved into production for a reboot of Firefly.
What is Firefly?
Firefly was a space, cowboys in space.
Oh, okay.
It was,
I've never seen it.
it's worth watching, add it to your list.
Oh, okay.
It was Josh Whedon was the creator behind it. And man, they screwed it. I mean, they aired it. They did everything they could to take it off the air, but it still built a fan base. They aired it out of order, so it didn't make a lot of sense when you first watched it. And but it's a good story, and it's got a rabid fan base. They've been clamoring for a
What
reboot.
fan base? Oh, rabbit?
Rabid,
Rabid?
yes.
What the hell is a rabbit?
Rabid, like rabies, like rabid.
Oh, okay.
Like crazy, like just crazy. We want it back, and they were teasing it all summer, where the main guy was going around and not, like knocking on trailer doors and telling the people it was time for the reboot. Well, it turns out that the reboot's going to be an animated series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's so freaking easy to do. So they're basically, are they going to run the originals through an animation and just create it?
Not sure. I think it's going to be some new I think it's going to be new content, but you have the problem that some of the original cast members have died, and I think what fans would gravitate to more is if you did an AI with them aged appropriately.
Oh, okay.
And do live action. I would much rather watch that than anime. I'm not that, I love animated, so that's not a huge deal. But
yeah, I mean they could do that live. I mean if they wanted to.
yeah,
I mean that's what's scary these days, and that's where we're at these days. I mean it's.
yeah. There's one of the episodes of Black Mirror
Did that?
where they basically
That is one show I cannot get my head wrapped around. I'll watch an episode, and I still have a lot of trauma. So I'm like sitting there, it's dark.
it is dark.
It's dark. So, and I'm watching it at night, and I just have a lot of trauma. So it's like I still have a hard time sleeping. So it's anyway.
Yeah, no, and they did a great job with that series on. It's like so much of it was they brought in the right people, that the technology is basically there. There's very little stuff in Black Mirror that couldn't be made reality in the next.
Oh yeah, no, I mean most of the stuff I'm watching. Well, I mean like that one lady that got rebooted. That was disturbing. The one where she kept doing the commercials and stuff.
Yeah. Where they saved her life, but
Yeah.
it's part of the.
Yeah.
It's like a web.
Yeah,
like a
that was messed up. That was messed up.
So I don't know if this one is. It's viral, not confirmed, but I've seen it a couple of times, and I even asked the AI, and it just said it's trending in social, but not confirmed by the company. But it's a $54 subscription to McDonald's for unlimited meals.
Wow.
And if that turns out to be real, and then they had like an add-on for $20 you could get.
And that's a month,
fries.
right?
Yeah,
That's a monthly price.
yeah. Right. I mean, that's
I
more.
mean, you could. It'd have to be more than that, but maybe
I mean-
maybe 200 or 300. I mean, I think the $300 range, from everything I'm looking at, $300 a month is going to be like the sweet spot for a lot of this stuff. So that would be weird, though. Having an unlimited amount.
McDonald's becomes
It'd be like
Netflix.
soda there would kill you.
Jay Sherlock's, Oh, did you? That just came out. He finally admitted that he faked that Super Size Me. He didn't actually eat all that McDonald's.
Oh, he did?
No.
Oh shit. That's
Oh,
about far.
All the health claims. He finally copped to the truth, but no, it was just kind of this interesting.
How the hell did he get so big? Just
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, he wasn't exercising. He was eating bad. He was suffering with addiction and other things during the time. So a lot of his health stuff seems to be
You gotta be
suffering.
really messed up in order to eat that much. I did see, but it kind of grossed me out. So I have a hard time watching that kind of stuff. That was crazy.
But yeah, the subscription model for fast food is kind of terrifying.
I think it's that's a possibility. Because if you think about it, if they did an analysis on how much a person would spend at that restaurant per month, it wouldn't be anywhere near. I mean, it might be $100 because McDonald's is kind of. I mean, you're looking at fast foods like 15, 20 bucks a
Yeah, there's
person now, right? So, I mean, it would definitely have to be over $100 a month. Like that $300 range. I mean, they might lose a little bit, but once they start automating this stuff and they're not paying employees and they're just paying for a product.
Yeah, I would say they would. It's
initially, I think they would lose money.
Yeah, and then you're going to get this trough because again, it's
just
I'm
like
not-
everything.
Yeah, I'm
just
not
like
gonna-
everything.
just because I can go there every day. It's like,
I'm not going to, but there would have to be like a locked-in contract. So you would have to pay for the entire year for them to make money because there's a bell curve, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I think it's. I think.
I think it's possible.
Yeah, and I think you're right. They're probably the initial uptake would probably be in that 300. But I'm willing to bet. I mean, the fact that it came out as a very specific number, 54, 90, whatever, 85.
You think that they've done some
I
kind
think
of
they've
analysis?
done. I think they've done the trend analysis.
Yeah, but I don't think $54 a month. I mean, they're going to lose money if they do it at $54 a month. I mean, it's got to be way over 100. I would think.
I think initially I would bet that they've done the math and it's a break even probably at 6 months and then profitable after that 6 months.
Yeah, because people are going to get tired of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like me. I mean, even other than my AI, but some of the services that I use, I don't even, once I dial into them and then all of a sudden I back off. It's like a couple months later I'm backing off and I've already paid for it.
Yeah, and I've got some stuff on yearly subscriptions that I forget to turn off, and they've got all the little we're updating this, and that automatically switches you back to auto, and I mean they have figured out how to get you to renew, and once you're in that renewal cycle, and you're now think about that for someone who's in a renewal cycle not thinking about it. $50 a month, yes, it's cheap. It's also cheap enough that I might not notice that.
Right.
And I may be on this subscription for a long time thinking that I'm not.
$55. All right, so it's $55. That's $55. That's over $500 a year.
Yeah, almost
600. It's almost $600, right?
It's more than, I mean,
It's
12,
more than
12
600.
yeah, I mean, it's 550 plus 110, so 660.
Yeah, something like that. 550.
No, it's 10 months. And then another 100.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. All right. Never claimed to be smart in math. So anyway, what else? What else going on, bro? What else is happening out there?
Let's see, what else was interesting this week?
I've got all my damn phones. I'm using them for videos. So. I can't even look up internet. I ought to go grab my laptop. See, I've got this phone. Let me see. No, I don't want to screw that up. Look up current events. Have you talked to anybody lately?
Just some family.
Yeah.
Been a pretty quiet week.
How's your mother-in-law?
She's doing really good. Just, there's dealing with the medical system. So she had her follow-up because, I talked about being scared about kidney stones. I just had,
Right.
She went through a terrible bout of it, and
Yeah, she had
she
both
had
kidneys.
both kidneys. They had to go in. They went in and surgically cleared them.
Yeah, it was a long,
Yeah, it was
long process.
yeah, and at her age, it was kind of you weigh the benefits, but it had to be done. So she had an ultrasound. They see something
Recently?
Yeah, it was a part of the follow-up in one of the kidneys.
Oh no.
So she's going for, so the doctor's like, let me just get a CT, make sure that, you know,
She's all right.
she's all right. There's not another one in there that we need to take care of or get measurements and, you know, can't pass naturally, etc. So he set his televisit because they're just going to go over results. Well, it's set for this coming week, the 7th. The CT, the earliest we could get was on the 5th. Okay, well, the results aren't going to be back for the doctor. So call the doctor's office. Hey, this is the earliest we can get. We want to move this. You know, it doesn't make any sense to waste the doctor's time. Let's move it out a week. And I'm going through. You know, they have an overall service, and oh well, because it's telemedicine, it's got to be approved by the doctor, so we can't change it.
Oh no.
So he goes, "We'll send a note. They'll call us." Well, that was Monday. Week gets away from me. Nothing back. Called them yesterday. Oh yeah, I see where they got the message, but no, they haven't responded. And it's like, well, okay, what do we do? He goes, well, I'll send them a reminder. But it's just one of those things. It's like, right now, I mean, we'll get on the phone with the doctor, and there's no results. We're wasting, you know, insurance's money, my mother-in-law's time. At least it's televisit. At least we're not having to
Right.
get her packed up and take her into to see the doctor. But it's just kind of crazy how this should be the simplest thing in the world.
Right. Yeah, I've got a televisit appointment. I mean, that makes it so nice. I mean, one thing that came out of COVID was all of that. You know,
Yeah, I
we got a medical follow-up, and that's way in South Austin. I was like, yeah, let me just do a televisit.
Yeah, I say that COVID pushed our telecommunication work, etc. It advanced it 30 years.
Right.
The problem that we're having today, and everyone complaining about, I'm being forced back into the office, at least hybrid, if not permanent, is the infrastructure was not ready for that 30-year advance.
Right.
So this is why what happened to me at Walmart. They built a $1 billion campus, $1.5 billion, and you can't have that asset sitting there empty.
Right.
So
and that's another thing that's happening right now with commercial real estate. You know, a lot of people are, well, since they're going to be downsizing, the companies don't need that much space. They're going to have to make it into residential, multi-use. It'll have to be rezoned, and cities are going to have to start dealing with that. And of course, I mean, that's just permits and stuff like that. But
it's being held by the speed of government at that point, which is
horrible.
Which is horrible.
Yeah.
And it gets really interesting then.
Well, the tax structure has to change. Yeah, so not only permitting, but tax structure, and then a lot of these office buildings, I mean, they're not, the ratios for space versus, they're not, the buildings aren't built for residential, so they have to be built out. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, there's going to be a lot of problems. I mean, right now, in Austin, the residential real estate has dropped substantially.
Yes.
You know,
As they reduce my HELOC number.
yeah, yeah. It's like the interest rates are going up, but the interest rates
They're started back down a little
have they
bit.
started back down a little bit.
And there should be an announcement from the Fed this month. I think they'll drop.
Yeah, they're
Or this-
replacing
maybe
the
this
chairman, right?
Yeah, he's going away. And he'll get a replacement. But it's an interesting thing. You talk about converting these spaces. It'll be interesting, particularly to watch in Texas, to see. So first, does Governor Abbott get reelected? I think he does.
I mean, the odds are he's
Either
going to
way.
get reelected.
But his main campaign thing is to, if not eliminate, significantly roll back property tax.
Who's up against him on the
Her name's
Del Rosa?
Hinojosa.
Anna Hosa.
I can't think of her first name right now.
She's a I looked her up. Um, she's a lawyer. She's in the Senate, right? Something like that.
I haven't looked at her too closely.
I mean, I know she's a defense attorney,
Yeah.
so very exclusive.
But he did an interview with Glenn Beck, and he laid out the 5 things that he wants to change, and if he gets these changed, it'll make a huge difference
In what?
in what property taxes
Oh,
can be, and with these things, he's creating a block for the loopholes.
mm.
So people don't understand. It's 2 years ago the state paid down property taxes across the state. I mean, with state money, a quarter of our general budget went down to pay down property taxes rates.
Hmm.
And what happened immediately is all the municipals and school districts and cities and all that just started turning them right back up.
Right.
And it just creates this ugly cycle. So one of his things is they'll make it part of the Constitution that it will have to be voted and approved by 2/3 of the participants that would be affected by the tax rate for it to be increased.
Well, that's
They
good.
have to go on a ballot, which we've voted for taxes. I've lived here all my life. We voted for taxes that made sense, and at the time they were sold to us. My personal pet peeve is Capital Metro. It's 1 cent on sales tax,
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
and it's in perpetuity. And it was not supposed to be in perpetuity.
Right.
It's supposed to be but it's
Well, that's why we don't have mass transit or any good mass transit.
transit. So if here's the comparison. San Antonio DART is a private company. They run on a quarter of Capital Metro's budget. They have 5 times the ridership.
Yeah,
And
but they don't,
service.
do they have rail?
They do. They have. I think they have some like spot rail where it made sense.
Yeah, we've got to do something though. We've got to do something.
But it is this thing. It's government has to do some things. Government shouldn't do everything.
Right.
And when you put a government in charge of a service like that,
Well,
you're going to
it'll
get
never happen.
you can get the worst possible
No.
thing.
Yeah, you got to privatize it.
Yeah.
You got to privatize it. Make it, and you can't subsidize it. You got to, it needs to pay for itself.
Yeah.
Which is hard because,
I mean, it's a business. If you
it's
don't,
a
if you
business.
can't run a business and be profitable, you're out
screwed.
of it. Kind of screwed. If you can't, but a government, if you can't run a business and be profitable, but you have never-ending tax revenue, who cares?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Well, but that's what we did. I mean, it's
I mean, look at California. Look at all these. Look at all these bloat. I mean, everybody's leaving. That right now, there is a lot of the Northeast. Everybody's running from the Northeast. Chicago's hurting. California's hurting.
I don't know. Chicago. Did they actually lose the Bears? I think they did.
Oh, did they? I don't know. I don't. Me and
Yeah.
sports. You could talk all day long. I wouldn't know anything about sports.
Not yet, but it's still not looking good.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah.
are they just losing fans? What's going
No,
on?
so Soldier Field, historic field, been there forever, but it's an open field. I mean, people don't want to go, past October to go watch a Bears game and
This is in Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago.
Okay.
So they bought the land for the new stadium. They're building up the giant infrastructure, thousands of restaurants, hotels, everything was going to go in there. And they asked for basically a third in subsidies from the government. Well, $300 billion will cover $200 billion through tax and incentives. We'd like you to, kick in because you're going to get all these new businesses contributing to tax.
Yeah.
And they said, nope.
Well, they're
Yeah.
going broke. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Well, they're going broke because of it's not a revenue problem, it's a spending problem.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
all those places, it's spending problem.
So, Illinois, what is it? Wisconsin,
I don't know anything about Wisconsin.
well, they said, it butts up. It would be less than a 30-minute additional transit time from the new proposed stadium or from Soldier Field to get to this location, and they're offering them the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will help
Yeah, but
you.
there's nothing in Wisconsin.
In that northeast corner, there's not, but you don't want,
It used to be over Wisconsin. Yeah, there's not anything.
but if they had the Bears,
Yeah,
looks
I mean,
looks like
then
they
they'll
will.
have something.
Because they'll build the same kind of complex. They'll build the hotels.
Right.
People will move into the area because there'll be jobs. There'll be
And that's what's going to happen, in my opinion, is going to happen. I'm noticing online, like even on, because I'm living on YouTube right now for the first time in my life. So I'm seeing national commercials, and a lot of these places that were urban, I mean, not urban,
rural.
rural. Yeah, thanks, Steve. They are advertising. They're trying to bring all this business in because they don't have the expenditures that all these big cities have. So they don't have the infrastructure. They don't have anything, and so they're starting from scratch. Everything's cheap. The land's cheap. Everything's cheap. They have everything there, and they're building up from scratch. And that's where these big cities are going to go broke, because everything you can telecommute, doing all this stuff remote. You can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like Elon, he's putting all those satellites everywhere. There's going to be, 1 million satellites in the air?
Yeah.
He's going to cover the entire world with internet.
Yeah.
There's not going to be anywhere in the world that you can't go. You could be in a freaking trailer out in the middle of the desert. And
Yeah, I mean, right now, Starlink, without even the million satellites, has 98 point something % coverage.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
they
like
still have, the problem with satellite, obviously, is cloud coverage. But, I've experienced it a little bit, but that was one of the solutions I had for a backup service. But it's great for backup. I mean, or as long as it's not cloudy, raining,
Yeah, but after 5G, you cut down a lot of that interference. So
Yeah. Well, and you're competing with 5G, mentioning 5G. I've used T-Mobile's 5G, and it was incredible. I mean, it was, you could be running down the road, and I've had those hotspots forever.
Yeah.
So I've used Sprint, and it's just like being hardline.
Yep.
So, technology now is incredible. We're living in an age, me losing almost 2.5 years of my life in a hole, when I came out, it was like night and day. It was from 2023 to now, it's like I literally feel like I stepped into the future. I didn't know anything. I've been in tech for 30 years, and I feel like I lost. I've gained, I don't know.
yeah, no, I spend a good chunk of my time just trying to stay current. There's something new literally every day, and it's
It's fast. It is so fast. I don't even surf the net anymore. I mean, I am AI only. If I need to surf the net, I actually ask my AI. I ask Chat. That's my primary. I use Gemini, Chat. Well, I use a bunch, but for my two majors that I'm coding and everything, I actually ask Chat, hey, go out and search on the internet, blah, 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 and find me blah, 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 blah. And, you know, it's incredible, man. It's fucking incredible. So, what do you think? I mean, I just did a report on this on the top 10 jobs that are going to be affected. But, you know, right now we got self-driving cars. We're about to have self-driving rigs. That was what, 2.8 million people?
Yeah, 2.4.
2.4 million people. And then there was fast foods. We're now fully automated with several fast food companies. Wendy's has an automated drive-through. McDonald's has a completely...
I've got five pilot stores that are full automated.
Yeah.
I still want to go.
Whataburger even has an automated. That one's in Dallas, right?
Yeah, and I think they've got a little test one down
Here?
off Lost Tarleton.
Man,
Westlake,
check it out
yeah.
sometime. Oh, in Westlake? Oh,
Yeah.
that one in Westlake?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think it's all automated. It said something like that on the side of the building.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, no, it's
Well, what's going to happen is these cities that are not 24 hours a day, that's going to be the first change that we see. There'll be 24-hour Starbucks. There'll be 24-hour, everything's going to be
24 hours. Yeah,
Everything's going to be 24 hours. Because if you don't have to have employees, or you just have one manager sitting there surfing on the phone and making sure, or manager/tech guy, it's going to be a tech guy. You know? So,
yeah.
making sure that stock, open the door, and eventually that'll all be cartridges. Just like an ink cartridge, you'll have your French fries and everything like that. And
Yeah, no, I've seen.
I don't know how it works. I've just heard and read, so.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's think of it as a warehouse that auto slots, and just shrinking it down. So it puts the lettuce, it knows the thing, and it will get smart enough to optimize your space. So this goes in the refrigerator, this goes in the freezer,
Right.
this can be ambient, and then it will, it will assign the slot, or even reconfigure the slot to optimize
Later
the
on.
space. Yeah. So yeah, think about smart shelves that can adjust height and depth, and
Oh my God.
that's all coming.
It's coming. Yeah, it's like I watched a video on Amazon on their warehouses. Well, you were telling me about
Yeah.
Walmart's warehouses, but yeah, I mean, it's just incredible watching all those robots running around everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, everything moves. So it's amazing.
Everything moves. The thing.
Everything moves.
The thing. The other thing that is the boxing robots. That it no longer, oh, I got these cups, 5 cups, and the box was yay big. Well, these new boxing robots, it's not a box, it's just corrugated cardboard, and it folds and shapes it to give you the optimum.
Oh, so it's
Size.
cutting.
Yeah.
It's cutting and shaping.
Yeah,
So it's basically so it's not
so it's not a fixed box anymore.
it's not a fixed box anymore. So it's coming in sheets.
Yeah.
Oh, how did they do that with rigid sides? It's just a big flat
Yeah, I mean,
sheet, and then it's cutting it out.
yeah, I mean, it's got rigid, but they can do it a couple of different ways. I've seen a couple of different options. They'll lay down basically a ribbing strip to give it more structure, but because
that makes sense.
for a regular shaped box, it's using that box as the rigidity, so it's just putting that cardboard flat. So
But it could put a strip in there for like some kind of cheap
yeah,
structured strip.
yeah,
Oh, and then they can roll up the cardboard.
yep.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and they've
I was
got-
like, how in the world are they shipping that? So if they can roll the cardboard up, they can just I mean, it can be a huge roll of cardboard.
Yeah.
And then it's just cutting out. It knows what products are coming and it knows what size. So, wow.
Yeah, and it does. The ones I saw, it has like 4 different size cardboard, so you're not cutting for waste.
Right. There won't
So-
be hardly any waste
Yeah.
because you're
So-
cutting it. Yeah.
So it's like if I got something that's 4 inches, it goes off my 4-inch roll. If it's something that's
Right.
a foot, it goes off. Maybe it's a 16-inch.
Well, I bet the rolls are the same. It's just cutting the.
No, they're different. They're different.
Oh, are they
they're
different widths? Oh, okay.
So you don't have to, because if you just have one size, so say you've got to do, theoretically you'd have to do your largest one. So I have a 36-inch roll. Well, if I'm doing a pack of batteries and I cut that strip for that 36,
Gotcha.
I've got that extra.
Yeah, but it could estimate that.
It can, and it was originally, and they've done.
But it'd be
several.
faster if it was streamlined, just like a. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and there's some companies out there that say we will be able to get the 3D plastic filaments cheap enough that we'll just start 3D printing packages.
Right.
It won't be cardboard anymore. It'll be fully recyclable. It'll be into this ecosystem.
Right. I talking about 3D printing. I've been keeping up with like space stuff lately. They're talking about now doing 3D printing, like on Saturn. They're talking about doing 3D printing to where not only in satellites, because they're talking about having a 3D printer inside of a satellite that could recreate the satellite with product from planets. I don't know how that works, but you'd have to have water, I would imagine. You have to have water. You have to have some kind of liquid.
You'd have to have the chemicals to make.
The liquid.
Yeah, because you can.
Yeah, but you still
How-
gotta
how-
have a damn liquid.
Yeah, say if it's a gas giant and you have nitrogen.
Oh yeah, you can mix the elements to
Yes,
make the
yeah.
hydrogen and oxygen. But I mean, hell, why wouldn't we be moving there if we had that? So
No, that's again, right now the technology is just not quite there yet.
right,
But eventually, I mean, there's 23, 24 states that have banned printed meat now because that's the thing.
and Texas is one of those states. So talking about printing meat, that artificial meat, we can't get it in Texas anywhere.
No.
So, I mean, obviously Texas is huge on cattle. We passed a law that's banning it, but yeah, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on printed meat, Steve?
I got a lot of chemicals in my drink. I'm curious to taste it, to see if you can tell the difference.
Well, it's in theory,
It's-
it's still an organism. It's still a
Yeah.
bio organism.
Yeah.
It's grown. It's meat. It is meat. It's just not grown inside of an animal. Now, with artificial flavoring, I'm sure they can make it taste like, but they put vitamins, minerals, they put all that stuff. But theoretically, I haven't done a lot of research on it, but theoretically, I mean, if it's grown,
Yeah.
the question is the long-term effects.
Yes.
That's the question.
And right now that's the ban. It's not, everyone's like, oh, we're protecting the cattle industry here. No, it's we don't know what we don't know yet,
Right.
and we have a large. I'm not going to say the cattle industry didn't help drive some of this, but it is a combination of we have a known quantity. We know what meat does to us. We know how we're going to get it. We know how to source it. We don't know those things in this artificial component,
No.
and that's
So we have a baseline. So, I mean, we know what it's going to do. Higher cholesterol. All the good, bad, and ugly. So, it's insane. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know where humanity's going. I mean, it's incredible. So, Well, brother,
See how
this is our first one. Many more to go.
one down.
One down.
You pushed me down, thought I'd stay on the ground, counting me out like the numbers didn't matter. But pressure builds diamonds in the dark, and I've been sharpening my edge in the chatter. Every scar turned into strategy, every setback fueled my clarity. I took the hits, learned the game, turned my losses into flame. Now I'm coming back strong, and you'll remember my name. I'm rising through the fire.